Are we live?
We are live. And let's see
if anyone comes on because
let's see if the aliens come on to hang out with us.
Let's see.
Will they
If anybody comes on.
Will they come out of a ship?
Oh.
Where will they come from?
We really couldn't do the show last night because Bay was abducted by aliens. Last night.
That's what it felt like as I was in the bathroom during the showtime.
Oh God. I can't. That's not nice. Speaking of aliens, here's an alien guy. He's trying to bite my nose. There you go.
Claws out, wanting to bite noses. Do aliens bite noses? Good question. Good question.
Do aliens eat?
You know what? Nobody's ever discussed that in our research that we've done. How about that?
Right.
Interesting.
I wonder if they do.
I mean, I'm very curious. I'm very curious if anybody's going to come on.
I am too, but you know what? We're still going to do it, right? And like talk to each other.
We'll talk to each other. Talk to each other.
And then people can watch it later.
Of course.
Right?
Because we did a lot of research.
Yeah.
On this,
so this
crazy
is cool.
topic.
I mean, some people do their podcast. They don't have anybody come on. They record it and then they put it out.
Exactly. It's true.
But let's talk about this. James, what's up?
He's in the house.
Do you think aliens exist?
Hey, James was talking about an alien earlier, and he asked about this, and I said, "Oh, Coco does this, and her father does it every day."
What?
Ashwagandha. That's like an alien. It's like an alien name.
No, it's a vitamin.
I know.
You saying it's from aliens?
He just discovered it. He said. I said, "It's like from aliens."
James just discovered ashwagandha.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So we're going to talk amongst ourselves, and now James. Well, the whole, it's funny because we try to come up with topics each week, and it's kind of hard to figure topics to come up with. That's why we couldn't do a show 2 weeks ago. We couldn't think of nothing. So
he's full of shit.
Oh, no. God. Stop it.
I'm just kidding.
So through my scrolling of YouTube, I come across a video of a clip of Joe Rogan talking to Trump, and it said, Trump discusses aliens, we'll say. So I was like, what the hell is this? So I had to watch it because I was very intrigued. And then Trump was saying, as he was president, he now has access to all these crazy files. Right. And he started diving into it. So I said to Coco, this is a funny, crazy topic to dive into.
But the thing that was even more interesting is, as we were researching, I was noticing that Congress held a hearing about aliens
just last week. It was perfect timing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, seriously.
And then, that's funny too, because a lot of the whistleblowers, they're now saying now Congress and the government is kind of being slowly more open about it, but they didn't want to make people panic or get scared. And that's why they've tried to keep so much hush hush for the last 70 years.
First of all, seriously, aliens definitely, in my opinion, there's definitely aliens. Okay, first of all, the universe is so vast. How could we be the only life forms? Wait, what did James say?
Yeah, that's a good point.
What did he say?
He said about 8 years ago they're going to start slowly getting people used to it all, and that's what they're doing. It's like they're slowly rolling out that we're not alone.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. They're my very expensive glasses, but they're saying though this week they said that the aliens are underwater. that they're coming in with their spaceships and they're going underwater.
They're coming up
Right?
out of the ocean. They have it's so crazy, and we actually have. I found just before we went live, I found video footage of a UFO from 6 months ago flying over New York that we're going to show in a little bit. But this hearing they did the other day in Congress.
Yeah.
The main guy who actually left his position and he went and wrote a book about his discoveries and stuff like that. And he was like a top-notch guy, Luis Elizondo.
Yes, I saw him.
And this guy, he actually he was doing an interview like on a Good Morning America type show, and the people said to him like, "What did you tell your wife?" Because he wrote this in the book. What did you tell your wife when you wanted to leave your job? And he said, "I could not do my job and research and my findings and keep it quiet from the American people any longer."
You know what I think is funny though too, on like social media, like Instagram and TikTok, people like so there's aliens. Are they gonna pay my bills? Are they gonna come up out of the ocean and help us? Give us some enlightenment? Most people don't. I mean, I'm not. Wait, what does James say? You got.
The technology allows the ships to kind part the space around them, so it allows them to fly at speed we cannot relate to and go into the water without splashing. Mm-hmm. Yes, this guy Luis Elizondo, he was saying in an interview too, the fastest classified or not classified, I forget what the term is, government plane travels between 3,000 and 3,200 miles an hour. They have footage of UFOs traveling at 13,000 miles an hour.
Wow. Well, this is how I kind of think of aliens. I kind of think of aliens as like...
Gianni's in the house now, too.
Gianni, what's up? I feel like they're spiritual beings because I feel like... I don't want to get too deep into this, but I feel like...
You're already going.
We're on different frequencies, right? Different vibrations. So like it's like when you turn on the radio, you tune into like different stations. So I feel like there are different levels of consciousness that are existing. Look at Bay making fun of me.
Well, I just looked over at you and I saw you out of the corner of your eye. You looked over at me like, oh fuck, he's looking.
No, but yes. Oh, James watches I love the alien shows too. I mean I've X-Files, of course. I used to be a huge fan. Of course, I always talk about this, but I love Star Trek Voyager and love Captain Janeway. Always wanted to be Captain Janeway. This guy, you don't watch it. You've never watched any alien shows, right?
I
Did
used
you like
to
Star
love.
Wars?
So Star Wars came out when I was 7 years old. Naturally, as a 7-year-old kid, I love Star Wars, but I got so burned out on it. But then they came out with Battlestar Galactica, and I absolutely love that show. And Buck Rogers. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Christopher.
Christopher's in the house too. What's up, brother? What's this? Oh my god.
She needs to study aliens.
I
wonder if like
we did. Neither of us are anywhere close to a college degree. Well, you're kind of close to a college degree, but I am a dropout of high school, and we have a lot of research.
So wait, what did James say? Read his. I missed his comment.
One of my theories is that some of the said aliens are underground people. There are stories that call us, I believe, it said landwalkers. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's also like there's just so many things. We might have to do another show about aliens, because there's also, if anybody out there, I don't know if you've seen this, James, but Daryl Anka, he actually channels an alien named Bashar. If you're into that, I go deep. I go hard on these things. But he talks about like the Greys that are the aliens. They're a hybrid human alien DNA, because there's also different levels of reality an existence. Like right now, like just say people that passed away, they're like right here, but they're just on another frequency. They're on another channel. What?
He's like, yeah, I don't believe that guy. He said Harris was going to win.
You did?
I think
Oh,
he's
you
talking
mean
about
you mean Bashar? You know, he said something crazy. He's a carny.
He's a carny.
Yeah, after this last, I saw that. After that last one, he said what he said was, if somebody asked him who's going to win the election, and he usually doesn't do predictions, but he said that the woman, the female, will lead to open contact if she wins.
Okay, great. So another person, for another thing too, it's kind of funny, and I said this to Coco a little while ago. When you start really, like, this is something, let's face it, that it's been talked about for 70 years. And you kind of like just go through life like, yeah, you know what, maybe, could be, little green men, who knows? But when you start researching and diving into this whole insanity, it's pretty crazy. Like, there's so much stuff and so many people and the whistleblowers that are out there that are coming out, and it's a thing. It's a whole thing that has been kept secret for many decades. That, like James said, they're slowly starting to roll this out. And I was just watching this one guy, Dr. Stephen Grenier, and he was on Vlad TV, and he was talking about Area 51, Roswell, and he said he talked to the actual people that witnessed the crash there in the 40s, and the alien they captured was alive there from 1947 to 1951. They used to keep him in a cage, and he wore boxer shorts.
Yeah, why boxer shorts?
I don't know. But that's, I mean, kind of crazy stuff. And where, you always see naturally when they show like cartoons of aliens or characters or whatever, they're like little green men, big head, big eyes. Where did that come from?
Yeah, why do they have big heads and big eyes? It's just like, where does that, like, where's the truth in that? Don't you feel like sometimes when you meet people that look human, but you're like, this person has to be an alien? Oh, he's looking at me like that. Or what about people that say they've been abducted by aliens? Oh, wait, what does James say? I like when you read it. You narrate nicely.
I actually wrote a story once where we were from Mars. We killed the dinosaurs so we could populate this planet after we destroyed Mars. Huh. I also like the theory that we are an alien science experiment.
Yeah, that people say that too.
That makes sense.
They're like,
they're letting us destroy ourselves.
There's a lot of different stories. There's like, people tie in spirituality with aliens, that the aliens are kind of like angels. Some people think that they are, these beings that are very close to being angelic, and they watch over the human race. Supposedly, they would not let us get into too much trouble. Is what I was researching. Also, what do you think about what I said? Like that they're on, like we're on different levels of like frequency. Like it's almost like spirits to me.
I mean, it kind of.
But I have felt and seen and like seen spirits and felt them, like, but I don't ever feel like I've ever seen an alien or.
Yeah, I've seen ghosts. I haven't seen aliens.
Right. But are they aliens?
Is that another show?
Right.
Ghost. Or ghost.
I mean, we have a lot of ghost stories, and I have pictures.
Oh yeah. Oh.
We should do that.
Write that down.
Yeah,
ghost.
We should We should write that down.
This is going to end up becoming a conspiracy theory show. We're going to do Bigfoot, JFK, ghost, you name it. We're doing it.
Oh, that could be good conspiracy. I like conspiracy.
I love it.
I'm definitely. Oh, she has aliens in her bed.
Aliens in her bed.
Ooh.
Interesting. Are they green? And I'm not going to go any further.
Oh, wow. Really,
Wait,
Gianni?
what's this? There are noises we cannot hear. There are spectrums we cannot see. And who knows what is standing right next to us.
Seriously.
But
I totally agree with you.
Animals can, though. And they pick that stuff up.
Especially cats. But, like, I totally agree. I just feel like there's just different frequencies. There's something, there could be multiple different kind of beings around us.
Wait, are you making a joke? I never heard this.
What?
Did you ever hear that JFK signed a treaty with the aliens that basically said the aliens would leave us alone as long as we leave them alone?
Huh. I never heard that.
I mean, it didn't work with him with the mob.
Wow. That's effed.
That's another episode.
That's effed.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
What would you do though, Bay, if like I was teasing my mother because my mother is like this really colorful Brooklyn character, like she talks like this, and I was like, imagine she saw it on the news that there's aliens, whatever. And I would just love to see like a Brooklyn Italian woman come face to face with an alien. She'd be like, the fuck you want? Like, imagine like that interaction. Could you picture it?
It would be a stand-up, not a stand-up. It would be a sitcom. That would be a funny sitcom.
Rose and the Alien.
All right, so James, did you what Gianni said? Did you know about this or hear about this with this treaty that JFK signed?
Huh.
Interesting.
I've never heard of that. That's very.
It was him or Carter.
That's very interesting.
Like,
but
where does that happen? Like, think about that. Where does that meeting happen?
Right. But it's just very interesting how. Why now with the aliens? Like, why present this to the people now? And
I think because after dealing with things like Trump and Harris, the alien part is a lot easier to deal with.
That's true. Huh. So he has. James heard about it too.
I didn't hear about anything signed, but I heard stories of his experience with either aliens or the information of them. Very interesting.
Damn. But
so he knew a lot more than besides Marilyn Monroe.
This is just my mind is like gonna explode.
But that's, I mean, like what James is saying and Gianni, like the more you look into this, the more you're going to get blown away because there is just so many secrets and things that were hidden.
But why? I guess people can't handle that. I mean, I really don't feel scared. I don't feel like, is it true? Like, I want to know, like, is it true that they do abduct people and like, do these experiments on them? And are they evil? Like, what are they?
Well, you know what? I don't think I wrote it down.
What?
Oh, no, I did. So the guy, Dr. Stephen Greer, he said there has been 122 ET extraterrestrial actual landings and retrievals. Like, our military has retrieved the ship or whatever, and if there was bodies inside. But so last year this was brought up
I'm sorry.
Before real quick.
Go ahead.
In the hearings the other day, it was brought up in the last year there was 700 UFO cases, or they're now called UAP cases.
Right.
But out of the 700, 21 of them, they could not figure out what it was. And they have very clear video footage of those 21 happenings. And they have no explanation on what it is. All right, so let's see.
What do we have?
Okay, here's a question. Do you believe in meta era, meaning there is another one of us living in a different world?
Yeah. I do kind of like dabble in that. I've read things about that where we live in parallel universes where like another version of ourselves is going on, doing something else.
It's like
what do you think about that?
It's like the Flash, the comic book.
Do you believe in that, Gianni? Wait, what does James say?
You want to go deep? I can go deep. Bigfoot as an interdimensional alien.
I would not. Nothing would like surprise or shock me. You?
Remember, as he said this, do you remember this show in the 70s with Leonard Nimoy, In Search of?
No.
It used to be on like Saturday evenings. And it was like, I used to love watching it, but it was always like just his voice and tone.
What do you
and
search
the
for?
Bigfoot, aliens, stuff like that. Yeah. But it was always like kind of scary and spooky and eerie, but very interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
Birthday girl just informed me that it's called a parallel universe, and she believes so do I.
Yeah.
And happy birthday to your
happy
better
birthday.
half.
Yeah, I totally would like. How cool is that though? I mean,
that's like comic book stuff.
Comic book, you think? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm a spiritual person, but I feel like the aliens kind of say if there really are aliens, then where does that place God, spirituality, like lots of other questions? Would you go on a spaceship to another planet? Would you go? Would you do it?
Probably not.
I don't think I could. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it. Because I would just think of something like out of a movie, like, oh yes, come, welcome to our planet, welcome to our home, and I'm never leaving. I'm here to stay. And now I have things drilled into my body, and they're experimenting on me. And how does this guy drink so much wine and keep going?
I also. I mean, has anyone seen Resident Alien? That's a really good new alien show, which I enjoy. Wait, what did James say? Then we can get into lizard people, aliens disguised as humans. Yes, I heard that. Like
V. I meant the old show V.
Wait, what did he say?
Come on, Bay. How can she remember that? Coco was born in the 90s. And she said thank you so much.
I remember seeing the Pleiadians. What are the Pleiadians? Is that another type of alien?
Hub's in the house. Yeah, what's that, Hub?
Oh, I want to hear Hub's take on this.
But did you know this? Something very interesting. Why, in all of this stuff, NASA is not involved in any of the investigations?
Yeah, and like,
doesn't that sound like suspicious?
Also, why do I believe in the controversy about the moon landing? I don't think it happened.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they landed at night in the desert of Arizona.
You think so? I think it was a soundstage. Didn't you see the documentary about it? But I had a question, and I can't remember now. Like, I want to know about. Wait, what is it? The white peoples who visit from a distant galaxy.
Huh.
White peoples? Elaborate. What do you mean it's white peoples?
Do they have that alien look to them with the big head and big eyes and long fingers?
What about the movie Cocoon? You ever see that?
I never saw it.
What about, I have a confession to make. I absolutely dislike E.T. Hate that movie. I hate E.T.
How can you dislike E.T.?
I don't know. There's something. Oh, they look very Caucasian. The whites. Okay. What show was that, James? Like a documentary? But yeah, I never liked E.T. Never liked it.
Oh my God.
And then
James never even saw. The guy sells 1 million pieces of media a year, and he's never saw E.T. What are you doing in that basement? Come out and watch a movie.
Don't watch E.T. I saw it as a kid, and I hated it. And then I saw the anniversary one with a boyfriend of mine, and he was crying and like all
that's
into
a
it.
Great movie.
I hate it.
Great movie.
Why do I hate it?
I don't know.
Something wrong with
You
me.
have no soul.
Probably. He was so mad at me. He was like, how could you not like E.T.? I hate E.T. So, babe, like, what else did you find in your searching?
Gianni says, come on, we can't be friends anymore. How could you hate E.T.?
I'm telling you, I'm dead on the inside, I guess. I don't know. I didn't like him.
All right, let's, you know what?
It's a new show? Okay. Oh, yeah, you want to show that footage? Wait, has anybody on here ever seen an alien?
Or a UFO?
James? Also, I remember, anybody correct me if I'm wrong, you might know this, but I could have sworn that Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, is that his name? Was on Howard Stern and told him that somebody in the music industry changed into a reptile in front of him. That this person, he wouldn't name who, but he said he was an alien and that he morphed into a reptile.
I think I remember this story. Yeah.
Has anyone heard this? And do you think it's true?
Also, by the way, I forgot. We have a hat to give away. We have a punk rock alien hat, trucker hat.
What is punk rock alien?
He's got a mohawk. He's got like a.
Is it like a thing?
Spiky
is it a band?
mohawk. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna give away a hat. Let's see who wants it. Who wants a hat?
Beyond UFOs and the Unknown. Oh, we gotta watch that.
Exactly.
All right, I'll rewatch
it.
Gianni, I'll rewatch E.T. How about that? Okay, I don't want you to hate me. I love you.
We gotta now watch this show. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put us in the corner, and I'm gonna play this footage. This girl was on a plane 6 months ago, going over New York City.
Agreed. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And you see, as she's filming out the window, you see this thing fly by real quick. And then they show it slowed down and close up. And you're like, what the hell? It's like a spaceship. You see it. It's not like a plane or anything else, but it's pretty wild. But I'm going to do this. And then go here and hit play.
As I understand, your dad is a former Navy guy, so you were able to share with him as well. What did he say?
I showed it to him first, and he honestly had no idea what it was either. He had no idea. He was just as baffled as I was.
Did you guys settle on the fact that it maybe was a drone? It was going awfully fast to be a drone, but was that the best guess?
Like, look at that thing.
He thought it may be a drone, but he didn't think that it should be where.
I mean, a drone would not have been going that fast. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like, I guess you can't really make it out on here, but if you watch this footage on YouTube and you look at that thing, it's not a plane. It's like kind of like square and rectangle.
But did you when did they show it like zoom by? Did they show that?
Where it was that close to the aircraft. So he really didn't have an answer for me. He was just as clueless. He didn't have an answer for me. He was just as.
It's almost like it wasn't going
to the aircraft. So he really didn't have an answer for me. He was just as
crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Gianni said, "I love hats."
Let me see if I can find a video that really got me thinking a drone captured it. but you cannot see it until the video is slowed.
Oh.
Or how about, another big excuse that I kept hearing through a lot of their things is whenever they get these UFO sightings or whatever, they say, "Oh, it was a weather balloon."
Yeah,
they shot down an air balloon.
Oh.
They've shot down a lot of things.
So, hey, if like an alien walked into our kitchen right now, what would you do?
I'd give him a hat.
You'd offer him a glass of wine, wouldn't you?
If I had some, I would.
I'm dying to know, do aliens eat? Do they eat? What do they eat? Are they carnivore? Are they vegan?
Right.
Do they talk with their
they have
mouths?
to communicate,
or do they just
somehow
mentally communicate?
Right. But you think too, like, the universe is, I mean, there's multiple universes, but space is so endless.
I know.
And we've barely like examined it. Like, there's got to be stuff out there.
But also, like, I just, going back to what Gianni said, like, I just love the idea of multiple different universe and, like, different versions of you existing on these different planes of existence. What do you wish you were doing in another life? Isn't that a cool concept? It's like paths that you decided not to take in this reality. Maybe you are on another one. What do you
Interesting.
think? What do you think of that?
Interesting. And is there an eBay there? And are sales going up better there than here?
So what else did you find out in your...
Let me see what other... Well, how about the whole Area 51? I mean, it's been since the 40s. It's a huge secret. That's where a lot of the supposed, things get brought to and experiments happen and the research goes on.
So do you think if aliens exist, they must have existed before we did, right?
Well, that's another thing is you keep seeing...
oh, wait, James is going to post a link.
You keep seeing that...
What?
Oh, aliens... No, I was trying to think where I was going. Aliens helped the Egyptians build the pyramids.
Yeah. That's also a theory. That is a theory. I wonder if aliens get sick.
Well, yeah, of course.
I wonder if they can fly on their own. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that there's gonna be like a press conference one day where they're like, American people of the world, here is Bloob, the alien gray. I don't know. Like, what?
Will he be a white? Will he be green?
Or gray?
Or gray?
What do you think? Do you think they have like? You said that they had an alien caught and he was wearing boxer shorts. Why? Does he have like?
I mean, I guess to cover his thing. Yeah, of course.
You think so?
Okay, here's something I also always have thought. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little wacky, a little crazy, and we know I am. But I always feel like there's all these movies, these TV shows, etc. I've always felt like James says earlier, they give you a little bit of information, and I felt like they've done that with movies too. They like drip out a little bit of information through movies. They're trying to get people acclimated and used to the possibility that there could be something. So, we could be having Independence Day happening, you know.
But that's the bad one.
Yeah, exactly. So you just don't know. It's I don't know. But I feel like that's what I've always felt. That might be deep.
Well, I just don't understand why it has to be so like evil and treacherous. Like, say, The Quiet Place. Like, why do they, like, why do some of the movies like have them, you know, killing us? What would benefit them from that?
Well, again, to prepare us, look. There's some humans who are great and amazing and kind, and there's some humans that kill us. So why would it not be the same with aliens?
It seems like they're way more evolved than that. What Gianni said? Another rumor is aliens are in human form and can pull down their face and show their real identity. Well, yeah, like earlier, the Joe Biden remark. Sometimes it looks like he is, like, his face isn't real. Right? You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I mean,
it looks like it could be peeled off at any time.
Yeah. Like, at this point in life, would anything shock anyone? Like, are there that many people on the planet that really just would be so shocked at anything? Who could be shocked anymore? But I think there are. That's why they're protecting them, some people. I don't think some people could take it if there were aliens. I don't think so. I think they would maybe have a heart attack. Seriously.
I mean, I'm sure people would freak.
Too much plastic surgery. Oh my God.
Is it plastic surgery? Is it
surgery or is it alien surgery?
I mean, he definitely qualifies as one of the whites.
So there's definitely a possibility that we've met an alien. Right?
she said something like that to me the other day while I was working. I'm like, I'm staring at them right now. I'm working with them.
That's not nice. What if they see this?
They know who they are.
What if we're the aliens and we don't know it? What if we're like asleep in a certain way and we're aliens? Let me rip your skin off. No. So come on, Bay. You're not excited? Like, are you excited to meet an alien or what?
No.
You don't want to meet one?
No.
Oh.
No.
He's like, no.
I don't want to meet them.
Well, if they're here, you're going to meet them.
Cher had so much plastic surgery that they could make a new person from all the body parts they removed. All right, let's the people out there. Would you want to meet an alien? You tell us. I want to know that. Did you? How about you?
Yeah, I want to meet an alien.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I have already. Maybe you have.
3 wheels of wrestling in the house, and is that a yes for the alien or no for the alien?
We should really get somebody on that has actually, seen one.
What, start reaching out to these whistleblowers and see if they'll come on and talk aliens?
Yeah.
I mean, we could. We definitely could.
I mean, there's got to be some truth to it. What's the real story? Did you ever get into the X-Files?
No.
That was great.
No.
That was a great show. Resident Alien right now is a really cute show. Well, it's more than cute. It's a little deep. Harry is the alien that is disguised as a human. It's really good.
There was like a reason why I did not watch the X-Files, and I forget what it was. Look at him.
Because you're stupid. Oh, no. Oh, look at this.
Oh, okay. Hey, James. So that was another thing. Last night, or yesterday, when I was doing a bunch of my research,
it's deleting.
Every alien link I clicked on, and I showed her, it said, "Oh, you're not connected to the internet. It showed like a little spaceman. Only on the alien research links I was clicking.
Weird.
It was like it would not allow me to do it.
Huh.
Back to your comment about the different people. How about this? There's people like Shelby Dudley, and there's wrestlers like the Sandman. Which one is the alien?
Do you think you ever dated an alien, Bay? And you better not look at me. You better not say me.
It's very possible they walk this earth and we don't even know it. This is true. I also heard that aliens can control our brainwaves and control the way we act because they're much smarter than us. Send it over in an email, bayragni@gmail.com. Oh, wait, here we go. It does not allow me to click on it. Yeah, can you email that to me? Yeah, let me see here.
Oh, you're showing people your email?
No, that's not on the screen.
Oh. What are people seeing?
They're seeing us.
Oh. Bay is looking at something, and I can't see the screen
now. I'll meet them as long as they don't probe me. That's what I'm worried. I don't want to be probed.
Do they have super strength?
Here, it'd be easier to email it over to me.
He sent it through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, then it's gonna be like
not gonna work. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Go, baby, go. No, you didn't get it. Oh. And my cat is back. So,
yeah, it was.
Are there aliens? Sam thinks there are.
James, email it over. bayragni@gmail.com. I know I'm being difficult.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be talking to the people. What do you think, of people that have said that they were abducted and probed? Like Gianni said, do you think that really happened? I mean,
some of these people you can tell by looking at them, they're just not right. Did that happen before they were probed or after they were probed? That's another story.
Why are they probing?
People like to probe.
No, I'm saying the aliens.
Yes, I'm saying aliens like to probe too.
No, you're taking it down a dirty lane. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, why aren't you talking?
Come
These
here,
guys,
Sam.
The alien's got his tongue. The alien's got his tongue. The email was sent. Was sent. Now let's see what this is. It's 4 minutes into it, I think you said, right? Let's see. Do it. Oh.
Okay.
Let's see. Can everybody else see it?
All right, let me pause that.
Are you pulling it in?
Yes.
He's pulling it in. He's pulling it in. Pulling the video in. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you. Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Okay.
Video. Well, let's jump right into the preliminary analysis.
So if this video has been altered in any way, you're going to be able to determine that. You're going to be able to detect that. Is that
Yes,
right?
with forensic accuracy.
Okay, great.
Yeah, as we get over this ridge, it's going to come around and then swoop up past us.
Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, wow. There it is. Wow. It's moving at a high rate of speed. I mean,
What are you doing?
as we track this frame by frame,
Oh.
what's interesting is it maintains the general shape. I would expect to see this a little bit more block-like or larger if someone did manipulate it. It being a high-definition video, it would take a high level of sophistication and expertise to be able to fake this type of motion blurring, to be able to blend that and be able to separate that from the clouds. It would take a lot of work to be able to fake something like that.
What's the next step in terms of verifying this?
The first step that we need to do is to create a sample, to compare the characteristics of how the camera behaves.
Okay, so that's essentially our control sample to compare.
That's our
it with.
control, exactly.
To create a sample, the team flies the exact drone model used by James Chappie. They'll compare their recording to the UFO video to detect any inconsistencies in the data.
So we're going to push off, and I think our estimated altitude that the evidence was recorded at was about 40 feet.
Okay.
So, I mean, did people see that? That was that was pretty intense. I mean, you saw it zoop, and that's like that one guy, Luis Elizondo, and he was saying like for our airplanes to traveling at 3,000 miles an hour, he was like for them to make a right or left turn, they basically need half the state of Illinois. Where these other, these UFOs or UAPs, whatever you want to call them, that they have footage of that are traveling between 10 to 13,000 miles an hour, they're turning at the, zoop like that, just like you saw in that video. So it's just kind of,
yeah. Wow.
I saw that video many years ago and it got my mind racing. Yeah. I mean, it's a hell of a rabbit hole to go down.
Yeah.
And then you keep going further and further and further, and your eyes get open more and more and more.
But I'm like, the more research I was doing and stuff, I was like, I hope I'm not like bringing them on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
You're waking the sleeping giant.
I don't know if I'm ready for them to come into our bedroom at night. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my energy to like bring them to me yet. I don't think I'm ready for that. Yeah.
No.
Just like they say, if like a ghost wants to show themselves to you, if you say, I don't want to see you, I don't want to see you, I don't want to see you, they're not allowed to reveal. That's what the rules are. What do you think? Do you think that there is a close connection between someone who has passed away to aliens?
No.
You don't?
I never thought two and two go together.
I feel like they're on two different planes of existence.
Yeah, I think it's two totally different things.
I think so, but I think they're in like two different worlds, kind of. Like I said, tune in to your frequency. What frequency do you want to be tuned into?
Okay, so all right. Well, how about for the next CocoBay show, should we talk ghost, Bigfoot?
See, you said ghost, and then the light went on. Right?
JFK.
Wow. I mean,
Johnny.
Wait, what?
It's all good about hack. I don't.
What did you say?
I feel that I'm trying to bring aliens to me. That is possible.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like, okay, if anybody out there did have an encounter.
Right? Exactly. James said we should have a weekly showing of all of us talking about this stuff.
Yeah. I'm totally a conspiracy theorist.
I am too.
Totally. Like I'm all about it. I'm all about it. What do they call those foil hat people? Is that what they call them? Conspiracy theorists. But yeah, JFK movie was like the first conspiracy that I was really like opened up to. But if you say you really encountered an alien, any of us, would any of us believe the other? Right. It's the same, isn't it?
Well,
Ghost and
yeah,
spirit?
yeah. I feel what you're saying.
But say if I told you I had an encounter with an alien, would you believe me?
Why wouldn't I?
Because it's pretty out there. If I woke you up and I was like, "Babe."
Yeah, but it's not like you're a stranger coming off the street or like a homeless person down the street saying, "I just saw an alien."
So you believe me?
Yeah. I mean, for you to come to me and say you saw an alien, I would have to believe you.
Okay. I don't want to see one. Don't come. Don't come. Don't come.
Please.
Maybe in the daytime. If I'm walking down the street or something. I don't know. So I don't know. Like, I say they do exist. That was the topic. You say they exist.
Well, it seems like the government says they exist now too. So
that's what the government says. They can go scratch. The government, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. But yeah, I don't know what this opened up, but I think we should come up with even better topics, like better conspiracies. Yeah.
So how come when you see an alien, it's out in the desert somewhere, and not somewhere like New York or Manhattan?
Right.
That's true.
But they might be walking around. You just don't notice. Because there's lots of freaks in Manhattan, believe me. You know? Like all those subway people, they could be aliens.
They could be living in the subways.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, well.
I don't know. I don't know what the answers are, but I do believe that there's something out there. And there's probably something here too.
I think I'm going to come up with some conspiracy topics. Throw them out there. And let's all discuss. See who wants to talk about what. What about you?
I'm down. I'm totally down.
I'm down.
I mean, it's interesting conversation and fun topics, and yeah. Which one should we do next? Seriously.
Yeah, it's overpopulated.
Yeah, that's true too. JFK, Ghost, or what was the third one?
Not the movie Ghost, like the actual ghost that was in my apartment.
Right.
And in the restaurant. What about those ghosts?
You have the picture. We got to show.
I have
Let's do the Ghost one next week.
All right.
She has a picture. That's
and a story.
Unbelievable.
Everybody has an excuse for what it is.
I can't wait. Picture.
I can't wait to show you this picture and tell you the story next week. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Ghost stories.
Ghost stories with
All
CocoBay.
right. Well. Yeah.
So who wants the hat? Who wants the hat? I think Gianni wants it.
Gianni, you want the hat? Gianni, do you want it? Yeah. All right, we're gonna give it to Gianni. I think. What do you think?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't think James wants it.
James, you're gonna fight him out for the hat?
I love you guys. Thanks for joining us. I don't know what the hell the point of our show was, really, because we didn't have an alien on, so we can't even prove it.
We have a cat.
So we look stupid.
We have a cat.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want that.
I think he's got enough hats.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back probably, I guess, Sunday night.
Oh, no.
No?
Sunday night is dinner at Maggiano's in Nashville for my grandmother's. My grandmother passed away. Oh, my gosh, it's like 11 years now?
Wow.
Oh, my God. She was the best.
So should we talk?
We're going to have a dinner.
We're going to talk Ghost next week after that?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel her all the time. I'll use her.
So maybe next Monday night we'll do it.
Okay, maybe she'll come on.
There you go. She'll hang out.
Grandma, I need you next Monday night. All right. Love you guys. Have a great, wonderful week.
And make sure to go down below, subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, hit the follow button. And thanks for hanging out. We love you guys. Gianni, shoot me your address. Or actually, I have your address in my thing. And yeah, I'll mail you.
James, thank you for joining us.
James,
Send us
you
more
are
conspiracy.
the man. You
Hub,
are the man.
I don't know what happened to you. You left. Dawn, love you too.
The whites went and took Hub.
Have a great weekend.
Love y'all. Talk to you soon.
Bye.